Take a second, take a listen. Oh yeah. Think the same, but we so different. Oh yeah. Just hear me out, you about to get a little one. You about to get a little
Good morning. And welcome back to another episode of A Little R&R Podcast.
It's your boy Ramont.
And I'm Reese. And these...
Tonio.
Omari.
So this is Omari's first time on video.
Yeah.
They finally get to see what you look like. Are you excited?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't sound like excitement. So welcome back. It's been a little while. Well, it's been a couple weeks. The holiday just happened.
Mm-hmm.
How was everyone's holiday?
It was eventful. It was fun. Don't you agree, Omari?
Yeah, it was great. I was in like 2 different states.
Oh, in one day? Mm-hmm. You was making moves.
Moving.
Where'd you go?
So I went to North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I came back to D.C.
How was North Carolina?
Oh, it was good. I had a great time.
Did we prep these questions? Because you was jumping.
Not what you said.
I did say I had a good
You
time.
said you was ready to get back to civilization yesterday.
Yes, but while I was in the sticks, I enjoyed myself. Like, I had a really good time.
For all of our listeners in North Carolina, that is his opinion. His opinion is not one of A Little R&R Podcast.
Thank you.
How was yours holiday?
It was good. I spent it with all my friends, and we drank, and was merry, and had a good time.
Ramont?
Mine was great. Spent with family on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. White Elephant game went perfectly. So
Oh, what happened this year? Because I remember last year.
that wasn't even last year. That was
A couple years ago?
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago. I got good gifts this year, so I'm not mad at the game. So yes, I got good white elephants.
Okay. I was with the crew, so I was not a part of any of the elevated arguments.
Huh.
I left that to Omari.
Omari and...
Omari.
It wasn't me. That's all I'm gonna say. It wasn't me. I wasn't a part this year.
Was there any thought-provoking conversations amongst the fellas?
There was a straight guy in the room, and nobody thought he was straight.
Oh.
Well, I don't know that we didn't think that he
You were
was
just
straight.
surprised when he
I
said
knew he was straight.
I don't know that I thought one way or the other, but when it came out, so the question that went around the room was, how many people that you've dated have you introduced to your family? Mm-hmm. And his answer was 1, and it was a girl. So for me, I read it as I dated girls at one time, now I date guys. But yeah, so when it was like, no, I'm straight, I was like, oh, okay.
The only one?
Only one.
There was one straight guy and one straight girl.
Mm.
So it was
cute.
that was interesting, I guess. And then it was interesting that some people were like, we did have a semi debate about the fact that one guy said that he found it weird that I had only introduced my family to one person because then all of my other relationships meant nothing. And I was like, that's not true. It's just that I didn't feel the need to introduce them. I don't think that weighs on them necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you don't want to start confusing a family.
Right.
Every year they see a
Every
different
year
person.
they see a different person. And
They won't be confused. They just gonna know.
But most of our families
will be
is
talking about
or in your face if you got them members.
because my family did it.
Right, exactly.
It was like, that ain't the same one that was on the Zoom call.
We just gonna let that be.
They said that ain't
Look
the
a little
same one.
different.
Nice
You
to
got a
meet you,
little
though.
Child. Yeah. Don't
But
do
no, there
that.
was no real thought, in my opinion, there was no real thought-provoking conversation. It was chill. The food was good. Everybody did well.
Was it potluck?
No. Well,
Yeah,
ish.
a little.
They're, like, I think...
So you took care of the main stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
I had, what was it called? Turkey loaf?
That wasn't no loaf. That
It was
wasn't loaf.
like a turkey ham from
Turkey
Honey Baked-
ham.
From Honey Baked Ham. So they cook it like a ham, but it's a turkey.
But it was good.
Well, that's why it was sliced like that. I was wondering.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was
Oh,
good.
that's interesting.
Yeah, that was good.
Omari fucked up them wings.
Baby, until I found out who made them.
Well, how were they made? Were they fried?
No, they were baked.
It was just the fact that he
was
was
good.
fucking them up, and then he want to go to war with the person that made him, Tonio. He's like, he made him dry as wings. Meanwhile, he's got a plate full of bones.
That's probably on brand for you.
Right.
Yeah, consistent.
So,
Good thing I didn't need his approval.
the holidays, it was good. It was a good time.
Everybody get what they wanted?
Yeah, I loved my gifts.
Oh, you really
Baby.
I feel like did we give you the questions before? Because every
No.
time
Because coming back, I'm having flashbacks again when
Okay,
I
so
open
tell
up my
us.
gifts.
Tell us about your
Okay, so I received an iPad, a MacBook, and a Gucci belt.
is this all from the same person?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
the only one.
Wow.
Are you in a relationship?
I
now?
am.
Oh.
Okay. He real quick with a man.
Yeah.
Are you? I am. Oh, okay, damn.
So this was your first Christmas.
Yeah, that's why we went to North Carolina to his family's house. So I met the in-laws already.
I was leaning towards this was your first Christmas, so y'all went all the way out.
Oh, okay,
They
yeah.
did go
So what
out,
did you? What gifts did you
Literally.
give? Right. What gifts did you
I
give?
got him some shoes, a wallet,
What kind of shoes?
Louboutins. My credit card still sees it. What?
If for y'all that don't know, Omari is
It
our.
pains you to even say the
It
name.
does. It does.
Omari is our frugal friend. He is a frugal friend. If there is a discount, he wants to apply it, no matter if it's because of him or you. Yeah, he's a frugal friend. So when he told me he bought them Louboutins, I said, "Oh, this is serious."
And you know what I did too? I went on Google to see if there was seriously, because sometimes it could be different pricing, but then I said, oh, it's not going to change.
No.
Oh yeah,
Because like if you go to Nordstrom or something like that, they might have a different price. They had an older version of the shoes, and I said, let me not do that.
That's how the Como de Garçons. I thought that when I first started, like when I really liked them, I was like, oh, okay. I thought you could get them somewhere else cheaper. No, they are what they are.
It stays the same. Unless
Yeah.
you got.
I don't even.
I mean, I guess if you go to Nordstrom's, but if Nordstrom sent you like a coupon for like any purchase in Nordstrom's, then something
maybe
like
that's
that.
it. But other than that,
Oh,
no.
y'all talking about a shoe?
And just shopping in general.
Oh, I don't know Nike.
You only know Nike.
I mean, I know other brands, but I
I
don't know.
wish he only knew Nike.
I got a Nike gift card. I'm ready to use it.
Did you?
What else you
Are
got?
you a gift carder? Like you like gift cards?
I don't mind them.
Okay.
If it comes from a person I know that can't buy me anything.
Interesting.
Noted.
So let's.
Like if you don't know like what to get me, or you don't know if I'm liking it, I just get the gift card.
Got you.
But y'all big on gifts. I'm not.
Tonio is not the gift giving.
No, he's not.
And sometimes receiving is a struggle. You'd be like, here you go, friend. Why'd you give me this? You'd be like, just accept
Take
the
the damn
gift.
thing.
I mean, I already got a wallet, but your wallet is falling apart. The threading
works
is
fine to
coming
me,
out,
and it
but it
works
still
fine
holds
to
everything.
me.
Sir.
But that's why the gifts we gotta do get them.
So the holidays were the holidays. We're gonna play catch up. So I had a situation similar to you were telling a story the last time about a call that you received.
Oh, the spam call?
Right. So I had a situation where I had jumped on and been a factor. I was doing factor meals.
Okay.
Thanks, Omari. And so I was trying to cancel it, right? And so I'm on the phone trying to cancel. And so the man says, no. I received a box and it was damaged. And so I called them to say, hey, this box is damaged. Like, I can't accept this. And so the man says, you got to send us a picture of the box. And I said, very well. What's the email address? This is Factor, right?
Factors where you order from?
Right.
Okay.
The man said, my email address is blah, blah, blah at HelloFresh.com. I said, say it again. He gave it to me again and it was HelloFresh. And I was very like, y'all play against each other, but y'all play together. I was very bothered. So
Are the meal plans different or something?
They are.
the meals taste different.
Okay.
Is what threw me. I was like, if y'all gonna be the same company, it should be the same quality. It's not.
Well, it's because with HelloFresh, you actually have to cook the meals yourself, and with factor that is already cooked, you just throw it in the microwave. That's the difference.
Oh, that's true. I'm
That's
thinking
the
of
difference
who
of
am
it.
I
I
thinking of
gave
the other one?
you, but Omari gave you Fresh Direct. So I don't know who gave you Factor meals, but I gave you Fresh Direct.
No, you gave me something else.
Oh, I cook.
He caters.
No, I cook.
When?
Friend
You
has
didn't
had
give me
my
the
meals.
It was another meal thing. I don't remember. But anyways, Factor and HelloFresh are one and the same.
You letting the people know?
I'm letting y'all know. They scamming y'all.
But you've had my food, right?
Yes,
When?
I
Thank
have
you.
eaten your food.
I'm
I've
just asking when you
cooked.
cook.
Huh?
When?
This year, I've cooked.
See, this wasn't supposed to be this. This
should've
lineup was
separated them.
supposed to be different.
We should have separated them.
The lineup was supposed to be different. Omari came in a clutch because I'm gonna shout it out. Keenan didn't make it after Christmas. After the shenanigans.
I'm highly upset.
And Omari was an afterthought.
And I think that and to Keenan, because I know you're listening, Ramont was like Ramont texted
Get your shit together, Susan. Shit. Like
he said tell him to pop some
a BC powder and
BC
an
powder,
energy drink. Because
yeah.
Reese texted me at what, like 8:30? Like Keenan's not gonna make it. I said, bitch, it's not till 11. Like, tell him get his shit together and let's go. Because let me say this: if we was on a trip and he was hungover, he would have to get his ass up and go. If we got something planned, like you're gonna make this work. Hungover,
we have
like, have you
individuals.
not been with us before? Have you not drank with us before? Like, hungover is not an excuse, unless you're like throwing up and like can't move. But if you're just like a little wooze, a little
More on the can't move
headache-
side because you throwing up, get on out, drink you some water.
And keep it
let's go.
moving.
chew some gum, you know, to keep it down. Yeah, you good.
Is that works?
That on a little piece of mint leaf if you got it.
Interesting. Okay.
Y'all need to know about y'all herbs.
Who's
I don't
calling?
understand why it's a
Don't they know you at work?
right. I don't understand why they're doing
And it's a holiday.
Right, why they're doing it this early. So that was that.
Rude. And now we don't know when he can come back on.
Well,
But I'm here.
You are. We're just gonna get to that.
thank you for being here.
You're
So the other thing was, I had wanted to do something, and I finally did it.
What's that?
I got a manzillion. I did.
Do you want to show us?
No.
Like, what if we don't believe
I
you?
thought she was just. I didn't know you actually
You thought I was joking?
No, I knew you wanted
Oh.
to get it. I just know you actually wouldn't got it yet.
Yeah. The day that I told you.
What's a manzillion?
It's like a Brazilian for men.
Oh, okay.
So let me tell y'all.
Did it hurt?
I don't. If you've ever had anything waxed before, then it kind of felt that way. But it was. So I'm gonna walk you through. I'm gonna give you a short. So I get there. It was done by this young lady named Ileana, who's amazing. She works with SheWAXED, and I found her on Booksy. A friend of mine told me about her, and I found her on Booksy. So if you guys want to go, that's her information. I'll put it in the description. I get there and I knock on the door, and I'm like waiting.
Knock on the door. It ain't a salon.
No, it's like a business.
Is that somebody
There's a
else?
bunch of
Right.
different- No.
That's what I'm thinking.
No, it was a business place. Like a place that you go in and there's a bunch of different businesses.
Okay.
So she answers the door and everything, and so we're like chatting for a second. I'm like, okay, so
You gotta get comfortable. You gotta show her all your
Yeah.
stuff.
I was like, so I just take things off here. She was like, yeah. And I said,
Oh.
okay.
Get me into it.
And then I said, just the bottoms, right? Like, she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So I hop on the table, and her studio is very nice, very clean, very bright. You know what I'm saying? There's TV, there's videos. Caught up on all the videos that I ain't seen in 50,000. Because I haven't watched a video in like forever.
Music video?
Yeah, music videos. So I'm putting faces with names because there's people that you listen to, you don't know what they look like. So I'm catching up. And I'm watching, and she starts, and I was just like, okay. The first.
What does it feel like?
So this is the thing. We set you up for one, right? Me and Miss Ileana.
So who up one for one?
You. Because we said we were going to do it together.
Ooh.
But we didn't make it together because it's something that I needed to get out of the way.
Talk offline.
So what we're gonna do is what we're gonna tell them because what we're gonna do is we're gonna go
Okay.
and we're going to do like a reaction video where you're gonna get it done and we're just gonna concentrate. Like I'm gonna have the camera on your face so we can show your reaction to the Manzillion.
That won't end well.
How did I get roped? Like,
Because this is a
why?
little R&R podcast. We do things together. So you just let me know when, and we got you. So it was an experience. It didn't hurt like I thought it would. And it feels amazing afterwards.
But you're smooth.
I mean, it just took
How long did it
your
take?
skin, guys, it's gonna feel smooth.
It wasn't, what, 30 minutes?
It took that long?
We did all of it.
Oh, you must
Oh,
be
like
hungry.
front to the back? And
From the front to the
wow.
back.
It was like,
So when you did the back, you had to lay on all fours.
Or did you throw your legs back, Fran?
like they do with the OBGYN.
Did you hold your own legs?
Is I gotta tell y'all?
Yeah.
So she said there was a couple different ways, and but what I opted for was, she said, just pull your knees to your chest.
Ooh. He was like this. Like a turtle on his back.
I felt like a Thanksgiving turkey.
What was the other options? What was the other ways?
I think it was the all fours, and I just didn't feel comfortable doing that. And I think that there was one where you could like straddle the table or something.
Whoa.
What kind of?
I think
That's bent over.
I would have straddled though, because you got something like hold on to and brace yourself.
But there's nothing to break. You want to go too?
Oh no.
Well, yeah, you would. Would you go get one?
Yeah, I know my pain tolerance is real low.
He can't even get a tattoo. Amari seemed very
Oh
hurt.
my gosh.
Yeah, that's why I said no.
Yeah, a tattoo. That was an experience.
That baby's in there sweating.
So,
Off that little ass tattoo.
Who, Tonio?
little numbers.
Real low pain.
So yeah, it was an experience.
That is really an experience.
So you let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Why don't you just decide for him?
No, don't do that, because I won't show up.
And then
Well, he already decided to have. They already him and what's the last name is Lydia.
Ileana.
Eliana? They already decided that he was doing it.
Right.
You let us know when.
You gotta pick a date.
The last thing I want to say is that I have seen an overabundance of individuals out in these streets in these Crocs, and I hear that Crocs are very comfortable.
They are.
For me, I've like tried them on, but I haven't like worn them long term to determine if they're comfortable or not. But what I need for people to do is put some socks on or put some lotion on your feet. Because the amount of ashy feet that I have seen in Crocs because they're comfortable is absurd.
Has this been?
Well,
as
that's
of
with
late?
all slides, honestly. I've seen Nike slides with crusty feet. I mean,
Well, maybe I just haven't paid attention to it, but maybe because I was anticipating getting some Crocs, and so I was just, you know how when you get something or you're thinking about getting something, you start seeing a lot of it.
Yeah.
I've just seen a lot of people in Crocs and a lot of ashy ass ankles
During this season?
specifically.
Wow. Okay.
Well, you know,
And it's cold out.
That's what I'm saying.
So I mean, it's just people don't know how to moisturize, right? I'm sure they put something on their feet.
with this cold, you need to put Vaseline
Right.
down there.
Or just put some socks on.
I couldn't go outside in this cold without no socks on, to be honest.
I
To
can't
be
be inside.
honest.
I can't be inside without socks on.
So that's all I had.
So are you? When you get your Crocs, are you gonna like put the little jewels on there and stuff?
I don't think that I've gotten to the point where I want them. They just don't seem that comfortable. But no, I
They
don't.
are very comfortable.
They got some MCM ones.
I might.
Does that mean you're gonna do it?
I'm not putting no jewels on them, or no little things on them, but I'll consider
The
it.
MCM ones probably ain't even that comfortable. Like
They come with a little back strap. It's just real cute.
They got like MCM Crocs? Oh, I thought you meant like a little.
No, MCM Crocs.
Are you talking about the jewel things?
Yeah, I thought the jewels,
No,
that
no,
might-
no. I knew. I figured he was talking about the Crocs.
Oh, yeah, like, is that gonna drive you home to get it now?
It might.
Okay.
I like MCM.
Oh, I didn't know
My
that.
favorite, one of my favorite brands.
You know that? Y'all should hang out.
Right. Well, yeah.
He's so busy now.
No, that's you.
So busy with these.
Maybe you don't even return my calls
Going
now.
state to state.
Going to state, traveling state.
I didn't have an option
He ain't
to
got no
this.
money to go to brunch no more because he buying red bottoms.
This is so true.
So
Catch me in
I done
February,
lost
y'all.
my friend.
Damn.
And then February's his birthday.
Oh, my wallet is staying home.
What are you
For what?
doing?
Huh? I don't know. I think I'm going away, but I just don't know where.
You think you're going away?
I was told to black out these dates,
Oh.
and that's it.
From Bay? Mm-hmm. They don't know that you're supposed to talk to your friends.
Bay called you.
Not about that.
Check your missed calls today.
You get. That's another conversation for another time. Because you see how defensive he just got people. He's going to fight me over somebody he just met.
That's what you
We were
always
friends for
do.
how long? What's going on with you, Ramont? I feel like he was going
Because I had a question,
Oh,
and
go
then
ahead,
it
go ahead,
shifted
go
to me, and I'm just like,
Go ask your question.
does a new babe trump your friends?
No. In my opinion, no.
You don't know what a new baby. Don't be looking over here.
They looking at you.
We know Tonio's answer. I feel like I know Tonio's answer. Tonio, what's your answer?
That's a question for Omari.
No, that's a question for you. So in the new friend, you're
in a new.
you're the friend. Your friend is dating somebody new. Does that person's new relationship situation or whatever they want to call it, does that trump the friendship? Meaning, no. Okay. I just wanted to hear the answer that I thought would be said. Ramont, what do you think? You pose the question because we know what Omari's answer is based on action.
What's that?
Your new boo
Yeah, shout out.
trumps your
No,
friendships.
nope. I
They
used
call him
to
your
be that
shadow.
way, but I've stopped.
Friend,
That.
they call him your shadow.
You guys talking to Mike.
Oh, they call him your shadow.
Trust me, I picked it up.
all three times.
But I guess it all depends on where they're at in a relationship. Like if it's brand new, like give them their space to get to know one another. But I'm not saying like it trumps, but maybe your friend's just not going to be available as much as he's trying to learn this new person.
That's fair, I guess. But I feel like when that person is no longer around, don't be brunching me up. And I had to find new things to do with my time.
He might be talking to you, Tony.
Tony will go to brunch
with
with
me.
Reese. Oh, I went to brunch.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have something for you too. Go ahead.
Where you went?
The restaurant name is Victory. It's on that would
The
be
first time Ramont has plugged anything ever.
I think that would be U Street.
Victory.
Yeah,
I know what
that
he's
would be
talking
U.
about.
Yeah, because this is 14th. So yeah, that would be U Street, and it wasn't one of my normal brunch spots. It was an experience. I mean, I had a good time. The food was pretty decent. But would I go
1
back?
to 10. 1 to 10. Food.
Huh?
1 to 10. Food.
I got about an 8.
Okay, that's really good.
Yeah.
Drinks.
Yeah,
10. I mean 8. Okay. Unlimited.
it was unlimited.
Food
And
and,
they get-
drinks.
No.
Just drinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mimosa was unlimited, and they do like the little carafes. So they have pineapple, orange, and cranberry, and then you get your bottle.
Okay.
Um,
or
It wasn't. I couldn't tell you the brand. Though.
okay.
It was like a blue and gold label. I couldn't tell you the brand, but it wasn't Wyclef.
How was the atmosphere?
It wasn't my normal brunch experience.
So they were.
So what's the experience?
They were
It was a-
breeders.
It was a little urban, yes, breeders.
Oh, okay.
Like lot.
Not urban.
That's what I'm
Like-
trying to figure.
Ghetto. Niggas.
Like when I walked in, people had like hookah at the table and they were still eating brunch food.
I don't get that.
I don't want to smoke over my.
Right.
The only thing I want to smoke
They
is
had like
my
a
chicken.
photographer going around taking pictures and printing them out for people.
That's very.
They did that like the other one that we
air.
went. Yeah.
Give me the air.
No, I haven't been there, but I don't want no like no. He asked, I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, no, I don't want you walking around selling me no flowers to get my day. I don't want you. I don't want none of that because that's what that was.
No, as you're eating.
I saw like where we were at, like I could see like the bathroom, and I would say all the female patrons, I saw nothing but ass. Like, and this is December. I'm like, ma'am, I know you're Please tell me you got a fucking
Do they
coat.
have Crocs on?
No, they didn't have Crocs on. But like cheeks were hanging out at the bottom. I'm just like, it's cold outside. Where the fuck is y'all? Where the hell are y'all going? Like, is this your only stop where y'all got more to go?
Well, you know, it turned into a day party.
I heard.
So that's probably, they were just
You
ready.
know about Victory?
That's what he said. That's some atmosphere.
They were twerking at the tables and stuff like that. I was just like, whoa. When I go to brunch, it's usually quiet.
But the
No,
food
when
was
we go to
an
brunch, we usually the loud ones.
Yeah, but it's usually quiet.
But we're a reserved loud.
Yeah, we not like every table in booth was rowdy. I mean, but I probably would go back. Like I probably would.
So it's like not a brunch boot, but more.
I guess because the food was good, the server was attentive, and
attentive.
You're an asshole for real. I let that go.
No, Reese doesn't let my English go. I'm sorry. Reese doesn't let my English go, so it's fine. He knew what the fuck I meant. The listeners knew too. So I would go back. Like, she kept the mimosas coming when I ordered a drink. It was probably out in like 5 minutes, so.
Wait, you had to order the drink? Oh, no. Okay.
Like when I was just ordering like a regular drink.
The regular drinks were how much?
I don't want to talk about that fucking bill.
Ooh.
I had
You went with
2 margaritas
coworkers?
and one, I think we just did 1 round of shots. And with brunch, unlimited mimosa, it came to like 230 something.
Eat?
That's not bad. Wait, per person?
Eat?
No.
Oh.
Total.
That's not bad.
No, that's not bad.
For how many people?
It was only 2 of us.
You and D? Or you and one of your friends?
One of my friends.
Oh, okay.
Shayla.
That's a little bit. That's a little bit. We ain't never spent
I think it was probably because of the drinks and the shots that I added on that probably raised the bill.
Because when you say a round of shots, friends, it sounds like a round, like a bunch of people.
No, it was just us 2, but I think it was probably the brand. I think we did like Don Julio or something like that.
The math ain't math until Omari.
It's really not, and I'm trying my best.
But you said so it's more of a
So I think that was like a
situation.
100 per person. I mean, when you think about
It's
it.
not bad, but we've never done it.
Yeah.
Unlimited budget.
So Timberlands,
Right.
Timberlands, not brunch boots.
Maybe some of the guys had on a Chelsea.
I hate Chelsea boots.
I hate them too.
They are just
The
so
clicks, the
expensive.
clacks.
Yes.
I don't know, I guess it depends on how you
And they
wear
just
them,
walk so
really.
hard in them.
And it's like, we hear you. Slow down.
We hear you
I
before
don't
we
even walk
see
out hard in
you.
my Timberlands and them bitches heavy.
So annoying. So yesterday, how did he ask me? The boy said, "Where's Ramont?" Wait, did he say where's Ramont or something? And he said the other half of your pot. And I was like, what did he say?
I don't know. Hold on, what person? There was that
The
dinner?
table light skinned guy.
Oh,
I don't know how he asked, but it was just like he's like, "Well, I don't know him." And I'm like, "But you know his name."
yeah. Yeah, I forgot. I remember now, but I just forgot who he asked. He aggravated in a way. He's not important. He just want to be relevant so bad.
It's not where I was going with that.
Well, damn. Well, how did he ask for me, friend?
I forgot.
I can't remember.
'Cause
I feel like he said your name and then he said something about the podcast, but then he said he didn't know you. And I was just like,
He one of them
Which
people
one
that-
is it?
He one of them people that people don't listen to. So when he talk, I think everybody just kind of like,
Go for food.
yeah.
Okay. This is starting off.
back to you, Ramont. Back to you.
Back to me. All right, back to me in the studio. Thank you, Reese. I'm trying to think if I did anything else interesting. I had the brunch, bartending. I cut my fucking thumb. You see that shit?
Ooh, how that?
Cutting limes, and I was like, oh, let me put some gloves on, and my gloves are black, and I misjudged it, and bitch, I kept on going though.
Omari don't know nothing about that. He'll ooh. That's because he don't cook.
I do.
I ran some cold water, put some tissue, tied I had a hair tie in my car, tied it around, make a little tourniquet, stop that bleeding. I kept
You
on
got a
pushing.
hair tie in your car?
It's from Damon.
I have one too.
For what?
I have a head, right?
A hair tie?
Hair ties like a
Oh, I don't need.
ponytail.
Oh no, like bandanas I have.
He want to be.
Want to be part of the moment? Like,
No.
what? I
Y'all
have too. Okay. I cannot. You Omari's not drinking for a reason. Let me tell y'all real quick.
This not gonna be this. This is not gonna be that. You done cut me already. The whole thing.
The reason that Omari's back is when I was laying there, when Keenan said he couldn't make it, and I was laying there, and I was like, okay, we can do it with just Tonio because we've done it before. Have we done it?
Yeah, we've done it before.
Yeah. We could just do Tonio. It's all good. But I was like, well, another perspective would be good. And also, this is when I said, ding, Omari caused one of our episodes to not be aired because he got drunk. So this is your redemption.
Damn.
Fuck it up if you want to.
Afterthought.
On call.
You know, when the wife speak, I gotta shut up.
Now back to you, Ramont. Let's get
make this
episode
about
on the
me.
road.
Episode on the road? Okay. So, how I thought I said it and how Reese wrote it down are two completely different things. I felt as if my topic was, does a person need to code switch in between their friend groups? But Reese interpreted it as...
What was written?
Oh.
Is one entitled to have a separate identity from their best friend / friend group? So Ramont is the same thing, and okay, I'm with it.
Huh? So, like, do you act different from, like, with us compared to your other friend groups?
No.
To an extent.
Yeah. But it's the crowd. Because when I'm not hanging with y'all, I hang around with...
Breeders.
What the hell
Yeah,
is
what a
breeders?
breeder.
Me and Omari is... Well, they are that, but they also, not black.
Oh. Okay.
Look, they like this.
So of course, I get it.
Well, that's definitely a code switch.
So I still at the same... to an extent, but I can't cut up with them. I can cut up with y'all. So, but they fun people, and sometimes they like to buy my drinks all the time, and or buy my meals.
They might be listening.
No, I doubt it. They like real. I know they might do because they hip to stuff. So,
Do you act different?
Oh no, same old me.
Do you change your language when you go around your other friends?
I see that you don't. And I had to think about it. No, I'm the same person around everybody. The only time I make code switch is if I'm amongst like work colleagues. But other than that, everybody gets the same loud me.
You know what's funny with work people? I never understood people that like can get drunk in front of their coworkers.
oh yeah, I don't do it.
I
can't
do.
it.
I have. Well,
I can't do it.
I will drink. No, I will drink with coworkers. Like if we go out to a setting, I will have a drink or two, but I'm not with y'all. I can't do no.
Yeah.
Now the friends from work like Q, Rinsford, I can get drunk with them and I'm fine because those are my friends outside of. But people that I just work with and we just no.
Yeah, same.
I'm not drinking like that. No. So but I don't think that I think that I changed to an extent. I think that
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think that I'm just 100% comfortable with my friends. Like with you guys, I can let my hair all the way down and I don't have any reservations outside of the normal. You know what I'm saying? But I do kind of watch what I say because I don't feel everybody deserves to see me in every light. You get what I want you to see.
Have we seen you in every light?
Probably not. I don't think that I hold back.
Okay.
But I know that our group is very, and I use this word loosely because I don't think that we are like nitpicky, but I think everybody's judgmental. Everybody has their thoughts and opinions about certain things.
I think this group gives us tough skin to deal with other people.
Absolutely. You have to have tough skin to be a
I don't think really like a judgmental. I think it might just be you, Mike.
That I'm judgmental?
Not that you're judgmental, but I think it might be like in your head that we are, because I don't feel like we are.
I think that
everybody
you're the most.
We what?
Everybody holds back a little bit.
Hold back what?
I think everybody holds back a little bit.
Not me.
Everybody does.
Holds back what?
Some element of them.
Okay, well, yeah, some elements of us, but I think everybody
but I think we've all
like
been
you're the
vulnerable
most
with one another, or we've seen everybody vulnerable. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't want to cringe up. Like if you start talking about sex, it's like I don't want to talk about this
because I don't like talking about that.
but
I've gotten more comfortable.
You have gotten more comfortable. I'm surprised you shared this little
like
man.
I will show y'all.
We don't want to see it.
It's so smooth, y'all.
But I'm smooth too. And I did it myself.
Let's compare.
But when look, you touch
What position you did?
You touch right here, and I'm gonna touch
I get the mirror and I just.
On the next episode of A Little R&R, we're gonna have Ramont do the manzillion, and then we're gonna have.
Which I mean, I gotta get it done in 2 weeks.
We gotta show. I'm just joking. Tonio's gonna show us how to do a self manzillion.
He's just using there.
Off topic. Let's go.
See, here we go.
No. I'm saying, like, I don't want to lose this because I think it was good. Go ahead. You were speaking. You said that you feel like everyone.
I think we do, but I don't feel like I hold. I don't feel like I hold back. Now I may not share certain things, but I don't hold back at the same times. And 9 out of 10.
Back, though.
9 out of
Everything
10
is
times,
for
like
everybody. It's not a whole bag.
I agree that it's not. But I think that if you reserve any space, any piece of you, you're holding back in a sense. And I'm not saying it's a negative thing. I think that, again, I think you need to hold a piece of you for you. Everybody doesn't get, like, even relationships, I don't think that your partner is going to see every single side of you.
I disagree with that one.
You've been in this relationship for 2 weeks.
But and in those 2 weeks, I've learned to peel back layers of myself.
Right, but you think that he's seen all of you?
She's seeing most of me.
Exactly.
We're gonna get there.
You don't think that there's a piece of you that is reserved just for you?
I thought that there was, but that has been shown.
That was 2 weeks ago. So this now
that was last week. So at the beginning stages of it, huh?
What
Well, we don't got to go there.
Oh,
You brought it up.
Yeah, no, I was just saying.
well, what was the change? I am interested in what changed. What made you say, you know what? Here's all of me, or here?
Well, no, he saw me cry, and I typically don't cry.
Oh, okay.
So that broke
Were you
that
drunk?
layer. No, it wasn't.
Okay.
You're like an ugly crying.
No. I'll give you like music videos, like by the window pane type of crying. Okay.
Omari is a production, baby. Oh, Lord.
Oh my God. I wonder how he dealt with that.
I love that.
I would have just looked at you.
I
You
would be
would have,
honest, when
but he-
people cry, I don't know what to do.
Tonio ain't going.
As in touch with my emotions as I am, when people cry, I'm just like, yikes. Shit. Like, what do we do? What do we do
Well,
here?
it is a friend. That's how you. Well, what is a friend? What do you want me to do?
Like, what do you want me to do? How can I help this situation? That's all. I want you to be okay.
Call 911.
Listen, if that's what you need. So, okay, but I don't know. I still think that there's a piece of self that needs to be reserved for self. That's just my opinion. I don't think that you. I mean, if things happen, right? So you were in a situation, you cried, there was a level of vulnerability. I wouldn't say, oh my God, I can't cry in front of him. I'm going to stop myself. But again, unless it's tapped into, I guess, I'm not just like, okay, here's me. Here's a manual on Reese and run through it. And this is all of me. Like, no.
Do you think that you're different from us than your Washington State friends?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Why do I think it's? I don't know. I don't think it's just. I guess it's just different. I don't even know how to explain it.
When you were cool with your other DMV group, do you think you were different with them than you were with
Do you
us?
think I was different? Oh no.
You was the same?
No. No, I'm sorry. I thought you asked if my Washington, like my crew.
Yeah,
from
no.
Washington
I'm
State,
saying
it was
right. You
different.
said your answer to that, and then I asked the second part.
Okay, so I don't
Or
think
your
that I'm
DMV,
different.
your other DMV group. Do you think you were different in that group? Than
No.
you were? Okay.
No. I think that I remain the same. I am who I am. I think the groups are different. The way that I maneuver in them can be a little bit different. I think that with certain people, right? Like Marquise is one of my friends that I can we can go at it and we can have a disagreement. We can have moments of sharing tears and things like that, or sharing those moments that cause tears or whatever. And we have that. Like Eric, great friend, but we haven't crossed that level, I guess. So I feel like with here, I feel like all of us are kind of on the same playing field. Like me and Ramont talk probably more than everyone else, but I think that's mostly because of the podcast. Me and Omari talk a lot. Me and Tonio don't have those deep conversations, but at the same time, I think that in moments of discussion, my vulnerability is exactly what it is with everyone. In Washington State, I don't think that I've had those different, like, I'm at different levels with different people. So I'm kind of one way with everyone here, and there I'm kind of like, okay, this one, we're this way. You know, it changes a little bit in that way, if that makes sense. But I think I'm pretty much the same. Like, I don't like to talk about sex with anyone unless we're having sex.
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
It's a good topic.
It is a good topic. Very good topic.
I mean, I'm down. Like, now, what's up? What do you want to talk about?
No,
I got this manzillion, and now I'm trying to...
You with it.
That was the reason that I was not... Let me tell y'all. I cringe a little bit.
Do I still want to talk?
One reason that I didn't... One reason that I will not engage in sexual activity is if it's messy down there. Like, I just think that when you present, it should be like...
But
nice.
messy is
messy. How
like that's a like yeah, that's a person thing. Like
right for me,
it's what you consider messy.
Right. So I'm saying for me, when I drop my drawers, if I feel like it's like woo,
Bush,
I'm not.
Well, that'll keep. How much hair you be growing?
Huh?
How much hair you be growing?
It's a lot of hair.
She got a parted.
Tell me that I had really good hair. She was like, "Oh, you have good hair." Like, you know. So I'm
surprised you had that type of conversation with her.
We were talking about everything.
You didn't just like keep it strictly business. Oh, like, man, wax, don't talk to me.
We got into the thing because I was like one of my fears was I was like, I don't want to get hard, and she's like, it happens, and I was like, yeah, but it's uncomfortable. She's like, actually, it's easier if you get hard, and I was like, well, we ain't gonna do it, like, you know what I mean? The one uncomfortable part was like holding.
She had to hold us. Like,
she was like, you gonna have to help. I got to hold my balls, like, spread them wide so she can get the wax on there. But it was like...
I do not want to do this.
No, you're going. This is going to be an experience. But yeah, so...
But what if you suffer from ingrown hairs?
Then waxing.
Pull them out, baby.
And waxing.
So you got it, your hair... You can't... your hair has to be, she said, at least the length of a piece of rice. So... The longer that you let it, like I said, my shit was wild. So she was like, "Oh,"
she was almost about to get the clippers on.
She was. It was like, what? No, she said it wasn't bad, but for me, I was just like, my shit was
because I shaved, so I gotta grow it out.
Oh, you shaved recently?
I can't remember the last time. No.
This is exclusive, y'all. We talking about our balls and our
pubic hair.
I should like once a month.
You shave once a month?
Like, Bruce.
But you nair everything.
You ever seen me where like the man in the tub? That's me.
The man in the what?
You know he like get out the shower, he got all the nair on and stuff. Like that's me. Get them.
It doesn't clog
the
shave? Who me?
You seem very hairy.
I am. I do.
You do shave?
Yeah.
And you shave?
I have a Manscaped kit.
Well, friend, you gotta lay off of it for a little while.
I know, because I gotta let my hair grow back.
Yeah. Because it can't be too short, apparently.
So it's like rice or like long grain rice? Because it's different kind of rice.
I just was...
Oh, wild rice.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know.
Got it.
Okay.
You want
just let it go.
Huh?
Let it go and
chill with them.
She gonna have to clip me first and then go.
No, she whacked. She's...
No.
That's what I thought, man. I was... Maybe. I was, what's the word? Celibate-ish.
She better come with a tub of wax then.
Did she use her hand to put the wax on that little tongue thing?
Like when they do your eyebrows and stuff?
Yeah, the wooden thing.
The popsicle stick.
Yeah. It was
interesting.
And she said people, I was like, do people bring people? Because she thought somebody was with me. I was like, mm-mm. She was like, I was like, I didn't think that people brought people to this. She was like, yeah. So we're going to be there with the camera. get in your face, and then she's gonna be taking care of that, and then
You want me to come hold the camera?
you want to come?
You want me to come hold the camera? I can hold the camera for him.
And you can hold his hand.
No, the camera. Mike is there for emotion.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna come and do the commentary.
Oh, what part she on?
Yeah,
Got it.
okay, this is what we doing. You let us know when, so that I can coordinate with her to make sure
Okay.
that she's ready.
Got it. I gotta make sure I'm ready too. Gotta make sure my hair long enough.
You'll be fine.
Apparently.
Like, is your hair as long as your hair on your head or no?
No.
That's not.
No.
Mine was like that. That's how long my shit was long.
Oh, I know it's messy down there.
No, it's not. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is one thing that I am very conscious aware of is smells and things between the below the waist.
Boof it.
Hey, yeah, good thing it's winter.
Where were we at?
I don't know.
Code switching with friends amongst groups.
So,
How many friend group do you have, Omari?
Ooh, now I may just have 2. Yeah.
Sidebar: Omari had to minimize his groups because they were crossing too many boundaries.
Requirements. And my performance eval, I was told to downsize.
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it.
You had to let some people go?
I think naturally, organically, as you grow and evolve, certain relationships with people.
You start seeing the errors in your ways. I understand.
My
Now,
ways.
how do that's a good question.
Do you ghost them?
No, I just think like
Or do you tell them respectfully, I won't be hanging out with you anymore?
Do you
not
guys
closing
think
that
that's
chapter.
required? Like, do you
No.
feel like you have to say?
If it's no.
So we kind of talked like the other night, and so my whole thing is I feel like me and you we're friends, and you introduced me. I met Omari through you, and me and Omari we became very close or whatever the case may be, and like now you and Omari are having issues. So now you don't want Omari to come around, but we are but me and Omari are very close. But now you don't want him to come around. I feel like you need to be the one to let Omari know or have a conversation with Omari. Hey, this friendship, it's not the same. So no hard feelings. But I think like this is it for us. Vice you waiting for Omari to be like, hey, where's Monty? How's Monty? Because now it puts me in a weird situation.
But can you?
So I think it should be. I feel like it should be talked about. Something needs to happen. So you won't make me as a friend. You should respect me enough to not make me feel uncomfortable.
You don't feel like you're being selfish?
No, I don't feel like I'm being selfish because I met Omari through Monty. But now Monty don't want to hang out with Omari, and me and Omari do hang out. So now I feel like you're putting me in a situation for me to be uncomfortable.
Or Ramont can just decide that he's not going to be around when Wadi.
Damn.
right.
Get a little personal.
Don't do that because it had nothing to do with them.
You want to tell your story?
No, but me and Wadi have had a similar situation. We had a similar situation. We had a mutual friend who me and the mutual friend do not fuck with each other. But I told Wadi, look, I don't fuck with him. You do what you need to do. If I see him, I can respect him in the space.
Yes.
But I don't feel the need to have a conversation and say I don't fuck with you. We don't fuck with each other. We good.
So that's what I wanted to say.
But it's coming in like, you met him through Wadi. So what I'm getting at, I had the shoe been on the other foot where, okay, you now if it was the tables had turned and Wadi and him had the issue and you and him was still close and y'all did a lot of stuff together, then Wadi I feel should probably say something to him, but because don't leave it to me to be uncomfortable because of course he's gonna ask me because I'm now close to you,
Yeah.
So
I get what you're saying.
What's up? Like, man, don't put me in that situation.
I think that the actual situation is a lot different than just a friend. Maybe that's the part.
Too.
That's the part that I think is a little bit different. Because I think that with a friendship, like you said, like the scenario that you gave, I get it. If you and Omari are still cool and you met him through Ramont, I think the respectful thing that should happen is you and Ramont should have a conversation and you say, listen, I still fuck with him. I'm still cool with him. I'm still gonna hang out with him. And Ramont is gonna have to respect that. I don't think that Ramont has this now. and I think this is the part that you didn't say, but you alluded to. Omari doesn't know that Ramont doesn't fuck with him.
Yeah.
And I get that.
Yeah.
So that
it's not fair, because it's not fair. It ain't unfair to Omari. It ain't fair to me to be uncomfortable because I know what's going on. Omari don't know what's going on, but yeah, you want to cut them off because you just feel like, oh, I can't, deal with this friendship anymore. That's not fair to me as your friend. Like you need to talk to them like, hey, I know we haven't talked, but here's why, and then let it be what it is after that. But don't have me being uncomfortable and they'll hear like, dang, what's going on with Ramont because he. Y'all call him. Why hell tried to call him? That's my fault.
It went green.
Hey, that's like you really know right there.
Do you feel like it's your place to maybe set up a meeting of the minds?
I'm not finna set it. No, I'm not. Nope, I'm not doing none of that. But I hopefully Ramont will respect me enough to be like, you know what, they are close. So let me at least not make Tonio uncomfortable. So.
But you also got to look at it two ways. Is it where Ramont can coexist in the same space, although the relationship is no longer there, versus
it depends on what you did to me.
Or what you did and you're not owning up to. But if you could be in the same space versus if you throw something and he says, you know what, if Omari's there, then I'm not coming.
What do y'all think about that?
That's a selfish move.
Which part? The person that
says I'm not. If he's there, I'm not coming. Because if I invite you to something, it should not matter.
It shouldn't be about them anymore. You should respect me enough to know that.
Like this person would have had to have a fucking knife to your throat, and you feel threatened. That is the only way that you can tell me that you're not coming. Like you guys have gone to blows, fighting, whatever the case may have been. But as a friend, I would have known. I would have known that type of information. Unless you just didn't tell me, but it had to be something really traumatic other than, oh, this petty bitch did X, Y, and Z. Like, no. Y'all can be on opposite sides of the fucking room and don't say nothing to each other. There's going to be enough people here that you guys can have fun at this party and not talk about each other.
Yeah, and if it comes to at that point, if it comes to where y'all out in public and you can't coexist in the same location, baby, that's your issue. Mm-hmm. That's an issue with you.
Yeah,
that becomes an issue with you at the point because now, like, if that person is so irrelevant, if you're not paying that much attention, why do you even care that they're going to be there?
Sick to my stomach if that motherfucker is.
Like, why?
But I think that's because the person still cares. Mm. If I'm so bothered by someone's presence, then that means that I still care in some capacity.
Well, you need to use that capacity to either make amends or get over it, in my opinion.
Yeah. You only got two options.
Well, damn, that's a little hard.
That's not hard.
Tonio's the harsh one.
Well,
make amends or get over it.
Or get over it, right. You can't say that. But don't sit there and make my party off. Or don't come at me with your gripes about this person being here. When you shouldn't even... You just said that they're irrelevant to you or whatever the case may be. So don't, either make amends or get over
because, like, you're explaining your gripe is trying to basically get that cheering squad, like, this is what they did, and, like, now I need to see your point of view of why you don't want this person around. But this person ain't done shit to me.
Exactly. For you to try to sit here and convince or change my mind, or, you know what, I might not have fighting on there.
But if it's gotten that far...
Or what if they come to you on the strength of, hey, these are my gripes, this is why I feel the way that I feel, in an attempt to... have you play the middle and make it.
So that's like Ramont going to Tonio about me,
right? Okay. Like if I like Tonio's example, so we're not confusing ourselves or other people. With Tonio's example, if Omari was to go to Tonio and say, "Look, I don't know what's going on," and da 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 da. He might be using Tonio as an outlet because he doesn't want to go to Ramont because maybe Ramont is not approachable in that way. So he's saying, hey, Tonio, these are like this. I know that something's not right. I don't know what it is. It could be this. It could be that. Maybe he's using you as a means of going to Ramont to say, hey, Omari feels some type of way. Maybe you need to have a conversation with him.
No, you do need to have a conversation because we hang out and now it's making
that's what I'm saying for me. That's what I'm saying.
So you need to respect me as a friend and at least reach out because this dude really don't know what the hell is going on. Cut this man off. Don't want to be around him, and you're making me feel uncomfortable. You need to have this conversation.
How do y'all feel about friend interventions?
It depends on the group size too, because it could be a little.
It depends.
Attackish.
Yeah, and then the person already may have the defenses up if they see like 10 people in the room.
I feel like we had one, but it was on like 3 people.
We had one.
I wasn't there.
Yes, you were. You were the topic.
Oh, you were. You were the interventionist.
You were there. You was there.
Oh, it was in a car.
It was in the car.
I was like, why is it only 3 minutes? We were in a car. I remember. Never mind. Moving on.
Okay.
Oh.
It wasn't an intervention.
This is what it's going to be.
It was Tonio turning down the music. So,
Since we're here.
since all of us are here now, I'm like, wait, what?
Look, and that came off the top. I was in the car. Look.
That was you in the car. This phone better not die on me. I got nothing else to look at.
Hey, Omari, what's up?
What's that noise?
In the car with them.
Yeah, but I don't think putting someone in the middle of what's going on between 2 friends, not unless the person in the middle knows what's going on and cares about both of the parties involved and feel as if it's something that can be resolved. Or at least y'all just come to a mutual understanding that our friendship isn't the same. We're not going to function the same way, but we're adults enough to be in the same room together.
Yeah.
So this kind of goes back to the original question. Do you feel like when the friendship has faded out that you should be speaking to that person and let them know, or do you just naturally just let it fade out?
I'm a natural fade out type of person.
See, I think you should. It honestly, if it's a part of, okay, like our friend circle, you know, I feel like we're all relatively close.
Yeah.
So if you have an issue with me or anybody in the circle and you start, you know, fade, because eventually you're going to start, I feel like you're going to eventually start phasing all of us out eventually.
You're going to have
especially like, you know, if we're used to doing stuff together. So you need to go to that person you had the issue with, just let me know, hey, you know, like this is what's going on, you know, like no hard feelings, but
I don't like what you said.
It's just going either talk about it, because y'all always be like, you know, we need what's everybody the term everybody we need healing, we need, you know,
who says that?
What is it?
Yeah, it's a healing.
Is it healing? This trauma, y'all need to heal this trauma.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Huh?
I don't know if I agree with, because I feel like, again, using the friend circle as an example, if I fall out with someone, and I do agree that potentially it's going to be a fallout from everyone because everyone is so close. 90% of everything that happens, well, I'll say 80% of everything that happens, it's everyone, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody's involved. So it's rarely a handful of us doing something and everybody else not. So, but I don't know if I'm going to sit down and have a conversation and I guess it depends on who. So I feel like, and this is going to sound shady, but it's not. It's not, my intent is not to be shady. You have the main cast, you have the friends of the show, and then you have like extras in a sense, right? With the group. So like the main ones are the ones that have been friends. So, and this is no shade to
I get
you.
it.
Mm-hmm.
The mains would be me, Tonio, and Ramont, right? Omari would be what did I say the second one was? Friend of the show. Because me and Omari have been friends. Me and Omari have been friends.
2007.
I've known Ramont the longest, then Omari, then Tonio. So, not that it changes anything between us, but in the friend group, he came in as a friend. Now he's a part of the group. Like I don't know if I would. If me and Omari fell out, well, no, that's different because we're actual friends. I think it depends on the level of friendship. If it was someone that
But
came
can we
around,
invite Omari around anymore?
if me and Omari fell out,
That's when
I think that it would be a thing of. It depends on what. It really depends on what for me. Because if Omari and I just the test of time, because again our friendship goes back. There was a period of time where we weren't hanging out. We were phone friends, if you will. But when we started hanging out, I just didn't fuck with him. He didn't fuck with me. But I had brought him around the group. If he hadn't done anything to me, whatever. I don't know that I would have a problem. But if he did some shit to me that was like fucked up, yeah, bitch, I got a problem.
But what if it was fucked up in your eyes, but not mine?
I brought him here. I brought him to the show.
That referral process, we gonna go back to that.
I brought him to the show. I think that
the only reason I'm gonna disagree with that is because I feel like Mike is to me, Mike is
You're making it
probably
personal.
no. It ain't. I'm not making it personal, but I feel like out of all of us, Mike is the he ain't the most emotional one. He's the one that I feel like we can have an issue with somebody, and Mike will be like, well, you know, well, I mean, he has anything to me type. Like he's a very neutral, in a sense, almost neutral. But Mike will respect you enough to at least not run the person around you. But
I think that.
You know.
But I feel like, again, another example. One of us had a friend, and we stopped being friends with that friend, and everybody just kind of from a distance.
Just look straight.
It was one of your friends.
Me?
Yes. When you stop being friends with someone, it wasn't hard for me to walk away, but it wasn't hard for this one to stop being friends with them.
I mean,
that was my fault.
it's not like that person was like
Around
in the group
You're right.
itself.
Yeah.
Like that's a little bit
But
different.
I think that the only reason that I say that it kind of makes sense is because I think that Tonio had a genuine, I wouldn't say
it was hard
friendship,
for me too.
Yeah.
but Tonio was like, bitch, fuck you. I'm not be
Can I ask a question?
And that was
It wasn't okay, Ramont. It
it
wasn't.
was okay because it wasn't like he
Because he wasn't around.
I thought it was gonna be friends again. I thought it was gonna be.
Me too.
we all did.
Can I
We all
We
ask
were
did.
rooting for you. Go ahead, Omari.
So, I want to backtrack for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Even after all my years of service, you really feel like if we fall out, that you
No,
would-
I think that it depends on what it is. I honestly think that
honestly, with me, if you and Mike fall out, I don't see me. You'll be one. You'll become them. Oh, hey, Omari. Like, but I don't see me invite you. Like, if I did something, I really don't see me invite you around because I feel like again, Mike did bring you in here, and like I'm loyal to this. I'm loyal to this friend group, but at the same time, like. You have to know your friends well enough to know that damn, if y'all feel like you did something serious, and because I know my friends, so you did something serious for y'all to have been as close as y'all were and to have fallen out. So yeah, more than likely you may not get an invite to brunch at my house, and it just me because again I met you through.
No, I get it.
Him.
No, I get it. I get it.
You know, so that's how it is with me. And I'm not finna be here uncomfortable because now it's gonna make me uncomfortable. That I'm on here, oh, yeah, Mario, da, da. And he pure man. He all on his phone and he barely even here. You know, he barely functioning around us because he his damn phone because you here. So that's how like this is awkward. Like this ain't the Mike that we used to being around, all because you here. So yeah, you probably want to get invited to the brunch. Now I might hit you up like, yeah, you know, we are going to this after spot. You know,
and Reese is
here
out of town.
But his plane is landing 3 hours into the
No, I don't think that. I think that again, it is a respect thing, and it is a sense of loyalty. I think that.
What if we bring someone around that one of y'all don't fuck with, but we didn't know prior to?
You will know when we
You
see
would know
them.
when we see him. I
That's
feel
what I'm
we are
saying.
very
Like we were
vocal.
like, "Oh, that's my friend," and then, but we never knew. Like we never had that conversation that you don't fuck with this bitch.
And I think immediately you're gonna tell by the reaction when they come up. But then after they leave, you really gonna know.
Like, Tony gonna be like, so where you know them from?
Right.
Why are you hanging with them?
But would you allow them to stay?
If I have that big of an issue, I'm a like friend. Like please, like you know, y'all can hang out. Don't bring them around me. They're not welcome here. Don't bring them around me. If you hang out with them, I prefer not to be around.
Is there anybody that you guys feel that way about?
One person. It was one person with Ramont that I had to be very honest with. I'm like, this ain't it. But other than that,
I think we had a conversation, but it was
It's always me.
it was
I don't bring strays around.
not strays.
And it wasn't even like they couldn't. I just hated. And the reason I said it wasn't even for me, I felt like Ramont was changing. I felt like he was different.
Oh.
You know. So therefore, this is what I'm saying. Like if you're gonna be around, like it just need to be you because when
I had to
both of
code
y'all around, this ain't it. Like because this ain't the person that we know. Like this ain't, and it's not fair to us. Like we don't want this dried out Ramont. We don't. That's not what we used to. Like you over here, you got a censor. You can't talk about stuff like, oh no, you got y'all. Nope. Like, this ain't it. So you need to, like, y'all can hang out, but...
I was like Reese when it came to talk about sex. Talk about shit.
Like, we can't, no, we can't. Now we got to censor shit because they're around. You can't bring them around. So that was the only time. Because other than that, I'm, for the most part, accepting. Like, I'm like, hey, friend, you want to do some shots? I'm very much accepting for the most part until I start seeing other stuff. But, yeah.
You know who I think of the group, the one person that in the moment, if they got a problem with somebody, you're going to know? Who would y'all say?
Ramont.
Not necessarily here, but just in the group.
Terrence?
Yes. TT is going to be like, I'm out. Get all my shit, I'm leaving. I'm not going to be here around this motherfucker.
And you feel like you could just
Don't care.
Get my children!
And TT don't get nothing. Well, fuck.
I've never seen this side that you
They can't
speak
come
of.
here. Look, if you pull up with somebody, they can't come in. Wait, we didn't jump all the way. You can come in. They can't come in here. Well, alrighty then.
I'm glad I've never seen this.
Do you feel like you've seen every side of? This is specific to you because I don't think that there's very many different sides.
No, I don't.
I've seen angry Tonio.
I
I've
haven't.
seen
Emotional Tonio.
emotion.
Nope.
Bitch, that.
It was on one time.
It was a lot.
I've seen you angry, and the emotional was not the emotional night was not an angry night. That was just emotion. I was just like,
Y'all, they had gave me one too many drinks, and all I wanted was
To go
my
home.
person to- I want to go home.
but
Get me out of here! I was ready to go. I didn't want to be drunk no more. Like, get me out of here.
I don't think I've ever seen Omari upset.
No,
not
I've not
really
seen Omari
upset.
upset.
I don't know that I've ever seen you upset. Not
I haven't
really
seen.
upset.
I've known, but I haven't seen.
Ramont?
Yes.
In person, no.
Y'all must not know.
No, yes, I have.
Upset?
He might not be vocal about it, but I've
Yeah,
seen it.
yeah.
Oh, well, that's different. I think that I've seen him upset.
I've never seen you angry.
I don't get angry.
You do, but I've never seen it. I've never seen you angry.
You don't want to see him angry.
Yeah, well, I've never.
Tasmanian devil.
That's it. Everybody get it. Don't give a fuck who
They
you
don't care
are.
who you are, where you at, who's around.
They don't care how long we know each other. Blood, friend, water. They don't give a fuck. Everybody get a piece.
You go sleep on the curb.
All you gotta do is just be
I don't
like,
care.
he just upset right now. It's the one friend you gotta make an excuse. He just upset right now. We're not gonna take it. Don't nobody else come
I
back.
we thought we could get in that truck. I was like, bitch, I don't know what? What? Leave them. Who? We came together. Look, we might not be friends tomorrow, but we get into this hotel tonight.
Wait, I have seen you angry.
When?
Well, when we used to go out for Sunday Fun Day.
That wasn't angry. That was drunk.
No.
Yeah,
You
I
were
was drunk.
angry
That's why we started
with the
going.
bear, the one to fight you.
Well, when you trigger me, when
Yeah,
you
that's
try to
what-
attack
yeah.
me, I'll be ready. Grown from that though.
How do y'all feel about asking, can a person come around?
I don't like doing that because if I have to
don't bring
ask and I have to
people
second
around.
guess, that means you just don't need to come.
I
Well,
don't
no, I don't
have an
think it's
issue
in the
with it because
sense of that.
sometimes it's just it's absent-mindedness to not let a person know. Because sometimes like for a while, like when I didn't have your number, it was always like, dang, did we invite Omari?
Yeah.
Kind of.
That was hard. That was hard because it was a situation where I think that again you were part of the fold, but you weren't talking to everybody. So it was like, Ramont, Reese, did y'all invite Omari? And it's like, bitch, no, we got the invite just like everybody else. Like, ain't nobody thinking about and nobody extra.
Yeah, it was just like when you had your your party for your little friend, and then you I was the afterthought.
No, you weren't an afterthought. I was just doing a whole lot of my friend.
And then
hold on, my friend.
I don't know, like I don't want to put your business out there.
We talked about it.
I know you said you was in a relationship, but you didn't put the title on it.
Okay.
Right, and we don't know what friend you're talking about.
Right.
Okay, well, for my buddy,
But yeah, and I came.
Tonio
Mike came to me like, "Oh, the party that I'm looking at." Like, what are you talking about?
It wasn't an afterthought. Honestly, I had a lot of things that I was doing, and I thought that I had put all the list together right. And I owned that one, and I said it. I was wrong.
Big circle, girl. You gotta check it twice.
I was checking everything, and I had to look at my damn.
So it's just something like this. So sometimes like it's need to ask because I know with me, if you see me, if I listen to certain people that I didn't think you would want on there, I'm like, well, it's okay that such and such come because they usually do come. Mm-hmm. So I think it's okay to ask now if it's a random person that we don't know, and you're like, oh, well, is it okay, my friend?
Typically, somebody knows them though, and it's like, "Hey, what do you think about?" Like, I think me and Ramont probably had a conversation about Omari coming. I'm sure.
Y'all don't do randoms.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I've noticed it's always the same ones.
I think that it's typically people that come around are typically people that the person is dating or getting to know on that level. I don't think very rarely has there been someone that brought just a friend.
Yeah, and knowing our friend group. Like it can be a hit or miss, and I would hate to tell my friend like,
oh, I was nervous the first time, y'all.
Like you can't come around no more, because I know how my friends are, and if you sensitive or if you want to be on defensive mode the entire time, then you can't.
Not the group for you.
Yeah, when I brought my buddy around the first time, I wanted
to my buddy for me.
He's still in trial. He's still in the trial phase.
My buddy.
I get it, but like when I brought him around, I said, "Ooh, be strong." Y'all are great people, but he's sensitive, so I didn't.
And he texts the husbands, and that's a no.
Yeah, that's the thing, and I had to tell him.
Trying to get in where he fit in.
Well, he gonna be fitting out.
I let him have it every chance.
You do. And then I gotta jump in because his word, he don't know how to keep it.
Chance I get.
He'll take the husband. That's a no.
So it sounds like are we saying that code switching is like okay?
It need to be okay. Like everybody, again, like one because it ain't that it's code switching. It's just that
I code switch between my sides of the family.
Yeah, because certain elements, they don't know certain parts.
My mother's side doesn't get the same that my father's side does.
Who gets
mother's side?
Your mother? Yeah, I was gonna say it makes sense. I was just wondering.
Now that you say it and we're actually having dialogue about it, I guess I do code switch. It depends. Yeah. The level of comfort I have with a specific group versus the other one.
I think that and being in different groups with you, I think that you kind of carry the same energy, but you're a little milder in some group settings.
If I'm mild, that means I'm not comfortable around you.
I'm more aggressive in the other group settings.
Really?
You're more aggressive
than with y'all.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about me that's gonna always remain the same. Everybody taking shots with me when we go out. I don't care what group I am. Like if you hang around, if y'all like ever hang around my other group, they'll tell y'all like, yeah. Not knowing that we clubbed up like, yeah, he loves it. He's gonna have you drunk. They know.
Right? Aware.
So I will say that's one thing, but it's not. It's certain conversations I don't have with other people because they wouldn't understand or it's not relatable to them, and it's not my job to necessarily teach you all the time. I don't want to do that. It's draining.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry. Teach you.
Like sometimes, like when I hang out with the others, like I can't.
Not the checklist.
Like perfect example, like when I went on the Spartan race back in October, and we had rented, out of house and all that kind of stuff, and we was in. It was a fair where we went. We got stares at us because the group was it was a very it was an integrated group. So we got people staring at us and but the white people they couldn't understand why people were staring, and the people that we knew like the black ones we knew we know why they're staring, and they're like really well why
they so oblivious.
Yeah, so it's stuff like that. So and I had told them like well it's stuff that we used to like we know like I promise you we walked into this restaurant I promise you every black person in here look to see how many other black people was in this establishment, like it's just not our nature. Gotcha. So what I mean by like I don't always feel like talking about like y'all really not know this, like y'all don't see this group y'all with and aware y'all surroundings know that. So I don't feel like teaching you all the time. I know how to deal with it, so that's why like yeah.
I don't know if I could hang out with people like that.
What do you mean?
cultural awareness. Like, come on now. Oh, I didn't know.
But no, like some of them, they are very aware of their privilege. Like one white guy, him and I are the same age. Cool white guy. He's very aware of his privilege, and like me and him and I do have banter with each other. And he was telling me, like, you know, I'm very aware of my privilege, and he always apologized, like, damn, like I just hate that. You know, he was telling me, like, I hate that you really go through life living like that, like having to look over your shoulder or be aware. He like, I haven't had experienced that because I'm a white man. Like, you know, but he's very aware of it. He do apologize a lot for it sometimes. He's like, man, every time, like, especially when he's drinking, he's like, man, I'm sorry you had to go through all that. And you know, he knows I'm gay and all that. You know, he knows my person, and he just very like he's very. Even though his family is very close-minded, he's very peace, love, and rainbows. That's what I call him. Like, when I'm like, he's very peace, love, and rainbows. He just think everybody should be equal. Like, it doesn't matter who you like. You know, love is love. He's that kind of person. But at the same time, he's aware of his privilege. He knows that he grew up with privilege, and he even says that I'm grateful I just never had to experience that because I wouldn't know how to move if I've always had to move the way you guys do.
So this is completely off topic, but I was randomly watching this movie, and y'all know I don't particularly care for men of a certain color, but this white man was very, very
What's the
attractive.
movie?
I don't remember the movie. It was just on. Miley Cyrus was in it, and I can't stand her, and I watched it literally because of him. Liam Hemsworth.
He's sexy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They used to date.
Him and Miley. Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I'm surprised y'all know him. I thought he was just
I don't.
some
I
friend.
know.
Okay. You know.
What else has he been in?
What she said? What's your name on that? Said I have a right to see fine in any color.
Liam. Ain't that Thor?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Avenger, Thor.
He played in Ghostbusters.
When you said Thor, you know what I thought about?
What?
Adventures in Babysitting. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Oh, Adventures of Babysitting. Yeah, the older
It's
the old 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the dinosaur?
And they had the child, the little girl, and that she
And
was
she-
dressed
As Thor.
as
Sorry.
When did that come out?
Don't do that.
No,
Reese was a kid. So
Y'all-
We were all kids when that movie came
my
out.
mama was in high school then.
Wow.
You said your mother was in high school?
No,
He tried you, friend. He said his mother was in high school. He called you old.
Are we done with this episode?
he sees
See,
I got
now it's about to happen. Now you can't come around no more.
At what
Specifically
point does
on
it
the
turn to
podcast.
like permanent career
You are
service?
not. You will never be.
So I'm a contractor.
I would never, for the record, I would
bad
never
contract. That's
want
what you
it to
tell.
be a situation where I fell out with someone or anybody like that's in the group would be like, oh, we can't fuck with them no more. I would hate for that to happen.
But baby, just know that if I did, yeah, I'm probably gonna fall out with all y'all because I know it ain't gonna be pretty.
But I would-
like, I feel like me might fall out. Like that's it. That's it for me in the group.
But I think that would never happen.
That's it for the whole damn group.
But I
That's
don't,
it for the whole group.
I don't think so.
Yes.
I think that if me and Tonio fell out,
I would have to go hang out with Steve and TT by myself. I ain't even calling y'all two.
can I still come for
Steven TT
food?
would, though. Steven TT would call me though. Steven,
Yeah, I would, like,
TT
everything
hit
would
me
have
up,
to be on an individual basis.
we would be over their house at different times. I don't think they would. If
then-
it was
and then
knock down,
exhausted.
drag them. Like if it was something serious, I think everyone would mess with us at different times.
That's stressful. Have to put a calendar out.
But I'm not the one that you
I
have
give
to
y'all
worry
time
about.
slots. You come between this time. You come between this time.
All right, time to go.
Well, put me on. Tonio could be the one on the later. That bitch should be drinking all night. I know how to go. See y'all. Look, where's he at? He's pulling up.
What way did you come in?
He shouldn't have fell out with me then. see, that's the problem. It be these holes. Obstacles. Yeah.
Your accent.
That was fun.
Are we ready for questions or
Suki
no?
person.
You got
I
questions?
feel like we went. I don't know what else we can say about. I keep knocking my face with this damn.
What question you got for him?
So you're not different around another friend group.
No, as I thought about it, I am.
Tonio's different.
Yeah.
Reese is different.
Slightly.
I am.
I think all black people different, especially if they got white friends.
Yeah, it depends on where.
I don't have a lot of white friends.
Me either.
You know I don't.
Yeah, Tonio, that is one thing that like, I look at you sometimes, I'll be like,
How?
so when you were talking about doing the Spartan race, the only thing that crossed my mind was
He knew he couldn't get us to do it.
Well, that part too. But I was like, I would hate for my friend to be the black friend in a group of white people. That just makes me feel uncomfortable for some reason.
I
don't like
it. It was 2 other black people, and then we had some Hispanics. But if we took a picture, you can't tell they look Hispanic. But no, it was me and 2 other black people there.
Some Hispanic identify as white.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So we look at
some
pictures.
of them think they black.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All depends.
That's another topic for another day.
Remember that when Tammy was on what was it?
Real World?
Then they did the Real World reunion.
Yes.
And the Hispanic girl's like, well, can I say nigga? She's like, no, you can't say.
But Tammy was ready.
you can't say.
But why would you even think, like, girl, no.
But didn't she say it?
No.
I think she said it when she asked, and she told her no.
Yeah, that's right. She said it. Like, can I say? Can I not say? Yeah.
Oh.
I gotta find a clip.
I remember that one.
No, you can't say it.
Y'all need to expand y'all friend portfolio.
Nope.
No, I have a white friend. Shout out to Nicole.
I have a few of them, but I think it's because...
Is that the one I met on FaceTime?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I just have them because of the nature of my job, and then like I pay for a gym
At work,
membership.
I would. They're there at work,
And
I think
people.
like we're good there. But outside of that, it's not like I'm calling you and like we're talking and everything like that.
No, because
See, mine don't necessarily come from work. Mine just come from working out, and we just have we created this bond.
Tonio talks to people. I don't talk to people.
So
I'm surprised because Reese talked to more people than both of us.
but it's because we see them like we see each other, like we go to the same workout class on a daily basis. So we just, and then all it takes is, hey, you know, we're gonna.
Well, yeah, y'all in the workout class, y'all gotta communicate.
Yeah, so all it takes is one. Oh well, we're doing this 90-minute class, you know. And then we're going to brunch. You want to come?
Y'all know the two Reese, the two friendliest motherfuckers we know.
Especially when they're drinking.
Okay.
It's a Capricorn in this. Shout out Capricorn season.
They quick to go, hey friend, you want to come? You want to come over here? Aaron like, meet my new friend. We just met at the bar. Like, wait, what?
And it's always somebody Reese. I'm like, what? We're having fun. We're having a good time.
I don't talk to nobody.
Not when I'm out with y'all, but even when I'm out with my white friends, I don't talk to people outside of them.
That's why I'm more defensive. Like when we're in other group settings, I don't.
Yeah, real quiet.
I think
people don't talk to me, and they still want to talk to me.
I think that when we're out,
I know
we are so enthralled.
Leave me alone.
In what we're doing that we don't have time.
Yeah.
Like I just want to talk to my friends. Talk to Reese, and Reese will tell me what you said. And
that's the face that you give. Leave me alone.
And they still want to talk to me.
I think it's a challenge.
But I'm nice.
You are.
Me too, because I'm going to get you drunk.
That doesn't mean that you're nice.
That doesn't mean I'm nice.
But you are nice. I've never had... You're an asshole at times, but no, you are nice.
He's not an asshole to new people.
No, not a bad asshole. You know, like a ha-ha asshole.
Why you look like that, Mike?
They said you're nice.
To me, he's always
To
been
new
nice.
people, he's nice.
Okay.
Now, he run them gums. I'm going to run them back, but like, you know, he's nice.
Like if you're a random person that like walks up to
Tonio's
someone
not
and
mean,
talk, he'll hold a conversation with someone.
That'd be my test to people.
Oh, to see.
That's the test.
Tonio's not mean, but
To see.
to be like, oh, he's so nice.
No, I wouldn't give that.
Now, he ain't Barney.
If offering shots is nice, then yes, Tonio is nice.
Or if it's a stranger talking to him about something, Tonio will talk.
So who's the meanest one?
No.
Yes.
A stranger?
If someone walked up,
Tonio,
so if a stranger walked up to Tonio
walk
and was
away
just
from
like,
someone.
You've walked away from
Literally
somebody?
walk away.
Mid-sentence?
Like
no, like if a stranger came up like, hey man, I like your hat, where did you get it from? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
like
I'm saying.
direct. Okay, got you.
But who wouldn't respond to that? Really? You wouldn't? Wow.
I said, I gotta ask about my Goran hat. He was like, your hat's nice, thank you.
The more you know.
He was like, oh,
Ramont is not nice.
He
either.
was like, you should use my discount code. I don't need it. He was like, no, but I think that you should.
I think,
okay, well,
but I think that it's because Ramont is uncomfortable. That's like not a comfortable space for him. Is what I feel.
Like, why are you approaching me trying to give me a discount code?
I think that Ramont is just kind of like, I'm in my bubble. I don't know you. Please leave me alone.
Like, hi, how are you? Now, your hat's nice, thank you. And that should have been it.
I remember when we went to this gathering in his yard, and you had your little seat by yourself with your cup.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Wait.
I was there. That's the day with Deck Gate.
Hold on, wait, because it's been a few yards.
Remember Deck
I had a
Gate?
whole tent at the pool party.
Decade.
When I went off.
Oh yes.
And you had your...
I
you
do.
approved of it.
What? When was this?
We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
I don't remember this one.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
a chair by myself?
Yeah. You brought your chair and you sat
Ramont
there.
is good for bringing what he needs
But he...
to ensure that he has a good time. And he'll share if he feels like it, but
I had a whole tent at a pool party. In 2 chairs in a cooler with my liquor in it.
and your friend, your best friend.
Who, you? Yes.
Oh! I thought it was somebody else.
I thought it was somebody else. I was like, looking at like, friend, was you? Like, what?
It was the one at the pool party where
Yeah.
they were.
Yes,
the
yeah.
fence.
Oh, you were there?
You weren't there.
I was in the tent.
Yeah, he was in the tent with me. That he didn't want to come to. But first on that tent, he's like, oh, I can do this now. But they benefit from the shit that I do. They talk about it, but they benefit from the shit that I do.
I wasn't mad at all.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I didn't want to be out there with them.
So we typically end our episodes with a few questions for Ramont, but since we have
Yes.
you two, I'm gonna give him his questions, but I have a question for you, Tonio.
Okay.
Why can we not chew anything but Trident gum?
Trident gum is the best gum. I feel
Specific
like
flavor.
Right, we
so
can't-
I love the minty Trident gum. That's
But why are we?
Because like I feel like y'all should know. We've been around each other long enough. First of all, why y'all ain't even got no gum in your car? Why you ain't got Trident gum in your car? And then y'all be like, "Oh, I drive. You ain't even got Trident gum in your car, but you want to drive?" Like that don't make sense to me. Make it make sense.
No, we go back up. Because first of all, don't nobody just be volunteering to drive. Number
But
one.
what's that when you do
Number
like?
two, why do we have to have Trident gum? I feel
Because all the other gum, they don't last. They get like mushy. They too much sugar. Like it's everything that goes in it.
Tonio
This
is
is a
like your
requirement.
mama.
This is
You
a
get in the
requirement.
car, he get in the car, where they come? You be
First
like,
of all-
you be like, oh shit, I think I chewed it all. I chewed it all. Like,
So
I
let's
don't
stop
know.
and get some, man.
let's-
Let's stop and grab some.
First of all, we gotta stop and get Trident gum.
yes.
He has to sit in the front seat so he can adjust the temperature to his liking. Let's start. Tonio froze me
But
one
if,
time.
but if he
Going
drives,
to a housewarming.
but if he drives, you'll get there. You'll be alive if you get there. But that journey,
Don't
your
say
life
shit.
flashes before you
Don't say shit.
several times.
Don't say shit, and you better not complain.
The nerves. Okay, so we have to chew Trident because it's the best.
To me, it's the best
It's
gum.
the best gum.
And it's the spearmint one, ain't it? Or peppermint?
Peppermint or spearmint.
Okay.
It's just no fruit.
It has to have mint. Yeah, no fruit
No
flavors.
fruit flavors.
And it's sad because we even judge other people when they bring like, Tony.
Right. Tony would never.
They're like,
You want some gum? I'm gonna take it, but is that look? That's all you got?
Can we go grab some Trident gum so you can have some gum in your car?
Yep, definitely gotta stop.
Omari,
What's up?
the question for you is: when are we going to experience this curry goat situation?
Whenever you want it, I can make it whenever.
We've been talking about this for years.
When I cook food, I get accused of buying it.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. When are we getting
'Cause you
curry
do.
goat? Run us a date. A month. Give us a month.
January.
Okay.
I could do in January. Goat's not hard to
Busy
find.
in January. I
we
mean,
go.
you can.
Oh yeah, January.
January
We
busy.
are busy. You gotta.
February
come on.
busy with Valentine's Day.
Do at the end of January. I think end of January.
March birthday. March busy with everybody's birthday.
Okay, the end of January then. I'll make it.
Okay, that'll work.
Ramont,
Yes. Oh, this is the start of my 5.
this is your start of your 5.
Okay.
You can pass one. You can pass. You can pass one. Your first one. Which friend in the friend group is the hardest to shop for, and why?
The entire circle.
Yeah.
I would probably say TT
Why?
because I know the least about the things that he likes.
Yeah, I get it.
That's why.
Okay. If you had to join the cast of one reality show, which one would it be?
One of the Real Housewives.
I thought you were gonna say the Housewives of Beverly Hills because you swear by them hoes.
I do. I do. So, I mean, I could go there between Beverly Hills, the ones that I watch, Beverly Hills, not so much Atlanta no more.
Thank you.
And Potomac.
Okay. At what point, this is for everybody, at what point do you get rid of your undergarments?
I actually just started swapping out my underwear and changing over, like going to like a different brand.
Really? What brand?
So, I've gotten rid of my Abercrombie. I probably kept maybe 4 altogether just to have. And I'm switched over to Nike and Carter Wear now.
Carter Wear? I like them, but do they hold? Like, that's one of my things. I think
They're very comfortable and they...
But do you feel secure in them? Your balls and your dingling?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have any issues.
Carter Wear just seems... I don't think I have any. I don't think I've gotten any.
Oh, damn.
No, I'm asking because they look like they're nice underwear, and I think that a lot of people buy them for that. But I don't know how, because
The material soft.
yeah.
They do hold.
But what's the face? Remember, we talked about it. Kevin Hart's brand.
Or Fabletics?
Not Fabletics. He had another brand.
I don't know Fabletics. Because I have their
No,
shirts.
it wasn't Fabletics. It's not a workout. I'll find it and I'll
He had an underwear line?
He did.
Or he's
And they're-
sponsor, like he's a spokesperson for it.
Maybe, but they were not. They didn't hold. They like were just.
You know what looks cheap to me? Fenty underwear looks very cheap to me.
They hold. Very good cotton. They hold you right in place.
It looks cheap to me.
Yeah, I'm with you. But they hold.
They hold
That's
you-
some
they
good
hold you
cotton.
firm? They holding you firm?
Yes.
I still want hands with the move.
I'm gonna look it up.
too, that's
Omari,
right.
when do you? So when do like what made you get rid of them?
I've had Abercrombie for years now. So it's just like, honestly, some of them started like have like little holes.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, maybe like it's time for a switch. You know, you just go through like, I just want to switch up like my wardrobe and what I'm wearing and everything like that. So that's pretty much what made me do it.
It was Tommy John.
I
Never heard of
don't know what
that.
the hell is.
Okay.
So that's what made me do it. And I'm comfortable with my choices. Like Nike is very comfortable.
Well, not just underwear, but like t-shirts and all that.
I only wear Hanes t-shirts.
But when do you say okay?
So
I'm done?
I have 2 t-shirt and tank top bins, one of like new ones and one of like old, and I go by like the tag. If the tag starts to fade, because they do like the seamless, like it's just on the back. If that black starts to fade out, it kind of goes over here to the old. If I start to see like an underwear stain, it'll go to the old, and something I just wear
a
around
sweat
the house.
stain.
Like your
Whatever.
deodorant.
Underarm.
Deodorant
It's an underarm
stuff.
stain, sweat stain, whatever,
I thought you
deodorant.
said underwear. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, so like they go over here for the tank top when it starts to become like real loose and long. It'll go over here for stuff I just wear around the house, and then I still have a pile of new ones that, and even when I'm washing, I know like, okay, this is still new. This is goes over in the
Gotcha.
old.
Omari, you don't get rid of underwear.
If there's a sale.
What brand do you wear? That says a lot about a man. What brand do you wear?
I don't even know. I just think.
Hanes,
Yeah, I do wear
regular
Hanes.
Hanes drawers.
Yeah,
I
if
can
they're on
imagine.
sale, that's what I decided to
They
get.
come in pack like 6.
Hanes, yeah.
Comfortable.
Yeah, they are. They are.
I guess
Tonio
I
don't
gotta
get
buy
rid of
mine like one at a time.
Oh, absolutely not.
I'm with you, friend. Like well, go ahead, Tonio.
When we get through, y'all know
Can we
you
post
know
it?
you.
Can we
Yeah,
post
sure
it?
can.
What, a picture of them?
Because baby, Tonio will wear these. I'm sure that Tonio has probably tried to put his leg into his drawers and realized it was the wrong leg. He pulled them off, found the right leg, and still put them on. Because those hoes be holy. Now, for me,
I'm with you though. I'm just saying.
if I see a hole, if I see a small hole,
I can't.
I'm
Why
done.
not?
I
It'd be
cannot.
those would be
Those be the best ones.
Or if I feel like they've been worn, like I said, I don't like to feel like all over the place in my drawers.
Yeah.
So if I feel that way, I'm throwing them away.
But see, I got certain underwear. Granted, I still had them a while, but I do have my workout underwear. And then I have like my sleep underwear. But at the end of the day, like I need all my underwear to hold my stuff.
Wear underwear to
Like,
sleep?
Yeah, I can't have like stuff just flopping all over the sheets.
Yeah, that's
and I,
weird.
no,
That
I need,
is weird. I tried it. Don't.
It don't feel
I
right
get
to
up and
me.
put
I need
clothes
to.
on
I need to
right
put
away.
some. Like,
I wear basketball shorts.
that's
Wait,
even
wait,
more
to bed?
comfortable.
Yeah.
More comfortable.
Oh, we're talking about it. I wear some boxers to bed.
No, I need my stuff. I need some.
You gotta be in one
Yeah,
spot.
they're flopping around it. I can't do that.
But it gotta breathe.
They're
It is
hard.
breathing.
Okay. Next question.
What brand? What's your brand? What brand do you wear?
I wear a little bit of everything. So most of my underwear go between Fenty, American Eagle, and
You still wear American Eagle?
You could. Oh.
At your
Calvin
big age?
Klein. And my big age. Fuck you, man. And Calvin Klein.
I was waiting what you gonna say after big.
Yeah, those are
Like,
the
you don't feel
big-
weird going in there with them teenagers and picking out underwear?
I do it online.
And they don't do that. And
But don't it cost more?
I can't wear
They're
American.
cheap.
But the shipping.
No.
I can't wear American Eagle.
they're too short.
Why?
They're all my stuff.
American
I
Eagles
feel
are-
like American Eagle.
All my stuff be getting yeast infection on them.
It's just something, and especially if I like.
They don't hold you, but they're tight enough to give you a yeast infection.
That's what I'm saying, but they don't hold like it be out the bottom of them. They too short. I need.
Oh, bro, you got a lot of meat.
He said it's long, friend. He said it's
No,
long, friend.
I said they still be too short. They be too short. You always got like dig cheese out and everything. Because I'll be long enough, so you always got like dig the cheese.
Okay. Hibachi or steakhouse, friend?
Steakhouse.
Really? I
Hands
don't know about
down.
You don't like hibachi?
I like. You gave me a choice. I'm going to pick a good steakhouse.
Okay. This is the last one.
Hold on, wait, Amari.
Oh, I like hibachi.
Price point.
Well, no, cause I like that little orange, that little yellow yum sauce or whatever the hell. Ain't that it?
Tonio.
I like the hibachi because I like the sushi and the what's the drink?
The soup.
Sake.
Oh, sake. I like the sake.
I like the whole
Price point,
experience.
Price point.
All right. So I don't know if Tony, I don't know if Ramont is going to give this to everybody, but I try to stay on brand. So we have screw, strip, a skip.
Screw, strip. Or
So screw is screw.
Yes.
Strip,
I just want to see you.
you just want to see you.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad you got it. And then skip, just I'm
Okay.
good. So your options are Stevie J,
Stevie J.
Ray J,
Oof.
and J Bug. I brought pictures so you can have a reference point. Where'd it go?
I would screw J Bug.
Oh, you know who they are.
Strip Stevie and skip Ray J.
Are you giving it to them?
Huh?
Are you giving the question to them?
Yeah, they can go.
Screw, strip, skip.
Damn, can I process? Screw Stevie J, strip J Bug, skip Ray J.
Screw J Bug, strip Ray J, skip Stevie J.
Really?
Oh.
Stevie like that little thing off of Ice Age.
Oh, you do! The sloth!
Oh, gosh. How do you come up with that shit?
All right.
That was 5?
That was 5 questions.
Oh, wow.
That went quick.
That was 5 questions. Do you have any questions before we go?
All right. Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks for being available.
Even as an afterthought, we appreciate it.
We want to thank you for listening to another episode of the Little R&R Podcast. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thank you. See you guys.
Hey guys, it's your boy Ramont.
And I'm Reese. Check us out at a Little R&R Podcast.
You can find us on Apple, Spotify, and all your podcast streaming services.